Yo, what would y'all do if y'all like driving like down the road and you pass a park and like you're with your family or you're with your friends and you see me like in the middle of a field in like a Buddha position, pause, just like meditating, and my hands are like this. Like, would you stop and be like, yo, Ak, what you doing? You bugging? Or would you just let me continue meditating? What you think they would do, Trap?
No, they'll stop.
They'll stop? Yeah, make sure I got water, man. I'm in that field. Might have lost my marbles. Welcome back, Gunners, YouTubers, and subscribers. Boy, do we have a bunch of updates to give you. Worked over the weekend. Worked on Father's Day. We got some stuff done here. This shop is a mess. I'm glad you're back. We're going to fill you in on everything we've done to the car so far. This Integra is leaving this week. It is going off to fabrication. I am currently waiting for some vibrant parts because we're going to do the oval tubing for the exhaust. But we'll fill you in more on what we've done so far before this car actually leaves. How are you guys enjoying this build? Is it informative? Is it unique? Is it something that this channel needed? Any feedback is feedback. We need it. We want it. It's awesome. And I'm ready to kick ass. How about you, Trap?
Me too. Let's go.
Let's get it. Keep gunning. All right, now. All right, guys. All right, guys. Okay, boys. You are not yanking all the way and trying to dump the back. That's it, man. Jeff is the owner of the car. This is his crew. Yeah, folks, we've got to the stage of adding fluids.
We're at fluids.
We're at fluids. We've got fresh pads on here. We've got our calipers all done nice and clean. Brand new crush washers. I get a lot of people asking me about, hey, what brake lines are those? Finishing lines. You can find them on Instagram. I always tag them. You can go back to previous videos where we talk about brake lines. Finishing lines. The guy's an awesome dude. Helps customers. Helps gunners. Shit, damn near gets on FaceTime with you and helps you out. His customer satisfaction is great. Great.
I'm excited, Trap. I think you did that bottom hose on the radiator.
Yeah, so we're all wrapped up as far as coolant wise. Pause. We just have to put this top hose here. That's easy. We took it off because we added the hot water pipe for
with the black offs.
Yes, with the block offs. And
so we're 2 heater hoses away from having a sealed coolant system, right?
Yes. So once we finish those 2 hoses, we can add fluid.
I'm excited.
I got one up. I got a great question for you.
What's up? That's fire. I know exactly what you're about to ask me.
How are we putting fluid?
That's crazy.
Holy shit, we just hit a wall right on camera.
Did we just botch this? No way.
Yeah, we can't pour fluid. We don't have a radiator cap, nothing. What do you think? Tell Spoon to weld a flange on that end tank? Like right here? And then put our radiator cap there? Doesn't it have to be at a high point?
Yeah, it's got to be at a high point. It's got to be on like engine side.
Holy shit. Didn't think that one through.
What happened?
Did not think that one through.
This is fire.
I love it, man. We'll figure it out. I know we will. All right, took the turbo off. Got our fittings in for the turbo. Restrictor fitting. Trap is working on the wiring relay diagram. I think he's all done. He took care of it. Again, guys, this shop is a complete mess right now. We are literally trucking, trying to get as much as we can done before it actually leaves to Spoon, because we're going to lose this car for a couple of weeks. So 3 relays in the back. We're going to make a nice little carbon fiber sheet here. Lay the relays this way. We're going to power 1, 2, 3 to the blue. We're going to send the red all the way up to a single wire. And we've got inline fuses too. Yes, we do. So super, super safe. We are going to try to figure this part out. So what are you doing over there, Trap?
I'm starting to run the power for the 12-volt power for the relays. But to route them nicely, I got to take this bottom bolt of the seatbelt out. And while I was there, I'm looking, and the entire ABS system that's plugged in doing nothing, we can probably just unclip it.
Perfect.
Complete.
Yeah.
Like intact.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that.
Yeah, because I can get to the panel. I can see the box right here. Like.
Well, this panel's damn near out.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, look.
We can completely...
Everything is like, it's full standalone to one plug down here, and it's unplugged.
Oh, perfect. Even perfect. Well, even better, because now we could just completely take everything out of the side, run that 12 gauge along the chassis, nice and clean. You got a 12 gauge, right?
I have a 12 gauge up here, but remember I have it distributed into 3. But what I'm thinking is, with all this room, I might just put the relays back here.
Tuck them in there?
Yeah. Yeah,
you're not messing up those relays. They're marined, and if anything ever does pop, it's going to be the inline fuse.
Yeah, you're good. I think
you could probably end up building the entire wiring relay system behind the quarter panel panels.
No, I think I am. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Honestly, I have mad room right here. I can hang up all 3 relays.
Yeah.
And I'll just run my power to the actual pumps. And today, I was super excited to show you guys how we were going to fill this radiator system. But I think we can power the pumps today and maybe just make sure we don't have any leaks. One less thing off the list.
Yeah, we have our jumper box, so we can just get power.
Oh, bleed the brakes too.
Well, I got these cracked. I'm just waiting for them to gravity bleed. I've got nothing so far in brakes.
I mean, definitely brakes.
And those bleeders are really
For
small
sure,
too.
The car's
They're a
about
quarter.
to go to fab work. We want it to be able to move and have it stop without running into anything.
Yeah. Yeah, our main goal is to, again, just do as much as we can here. So
we
that
might have to like set ride height and stuff. Probably put it on the
I say just leave it high. So when we're loading it onto the U-Haul, huh?
You think it's low right now?
Nah. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember. Maybe I can go back to the video where Mike picked it up.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's had coilovers on it before.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Just get it as ready as we can for fab, because when that happens, we're definitely not getting this back for a while.
We're also thinking about telling the legend to come here while the car is away, and maybe he can start, cleaning up the seats and stuff, so it could really be nice. And then when we get the car back, he could take care of all this inside here, and just try to save it as much as we can. So that chassis brace that goes left and right, we're gonna take off some of those rusted bolts. I'm gonna replace those rusted 17s. For the seat belt, but we're gonna have heat, 4 seats, all-wheel drive, turbo, music. It's gonna have 4 speakers, functional. Gotta order a bezel.
It's a streeter if I ever heard it.
Yeah, damn right. All right. Let's see where this day takes. Oh well, let's see where this day takes us, because we really just threw a wrench in the gear.
Yeah, that really just messed
with the
I'm trying to think of a solution now.
You think we have to change that T7? Hold on, guys. My bad. I think K-Tuned sells it with the fill neck, but I don't really like running those because they kind of like leak and stuff every now and then.
Yo, I
know if we call Rob.
I know my boy Rob's got a solution.
Rob's got a solution. He's probably laughing at us right now.
I think I might have an idea. Give me a second. Let me think of something.
Yeah, maybe you might want to smoke a blunt and then it'll come neat. Yo, listen, this is what makes us so good though, bro. Let's just move on. We'll go back to that bridge. Let's just move on, execute on the next thing, and not dwindle and try to break our heads about that part. We're gonna figure it out, guaranteed. It doesn't stop the build, you know.
I'm not worried about
So,
figure that out.
but hell yeah, look at the way this car's coming out. We got our cooler here. You want to tell them kind of like what our theory is about the charge pipes? Like what we want to do? Yeah, 2.5 to the turbo.
So yeah, you guys seen this puny little thing we got?
Yeah, little bugger.
To go from this to 3-inch, guys,
It's gonna look
it's
disgusting.
gonna look crazy. Like a 1-inch flare, it's gonna look terrible. So what? It's a small turbo. This is definitely the charge side. So we're thinking of going 2.5-inch from the turbo to the bottom of the intercooler.
Because the intercooler is 2.5 inches.
2.5. So it will only have a 1/2 inch of flare instead of like some crazy.
Yeah.
And then the top we can go
3 inches.
3-inch because we can go 2.5 to 3-inch coupler on it. That's
And plus our blow off valve will look so weird on a 2.5 inch.
I
Yeah.
think the blow valve might be bigger than 2.5.
Yeah. So we'll go
And
3.
then the throttle body's 3-inch, so it should be short.
Well, we'll
like-
see what Spoon comes up with. Obviously, he's the fabricator. I
Lately
got
we've
great
been-
news too, guys. I found these OEM style.
Yeah, that's
260 bucks. They don't have that ugly halo inside that everybody hates. I found them. They should be here by tomorrow. I'll share that with you.
That's a good find.
Hell yeah, that's a good find.
Integra lights.
I've never saw anyone sell an aftermarket Integra light
Ricey.
that wasn't without the halo. And I found it online, and I'll share that with
Shout
you
out to
guys.
that era though, Trap. Let's give that era its respect, man.
The halos? Nah, that was a fire era.
That was fire.
Remember the Euro EG headlights? One projector.
Yeah. The joint. You
Trap.
remember the?
Those shits is worth some coin right now,
Nah,
my
they're
nigga.
worth a lot of money.
And they were glass. Got them.
Then the niggas came out with the JDM all clear taillights. I think Frank Downstar got a set on his black.
Yeah,
They're fire. That's a
yeah.
fire taillight.
They looked super fire on like the 92 Accord. Remember the whole thing was a taillight.
Yeah.
That shit looked hard.
What else was in that era that was crazy?
I remember in that
Tenzo
era,
R was big at that.
Tenzo R, yeah, Tenzo R. They had the
Serious.
Tenzo R valve covers.
Yeah.
They were one of the first.
Really.
Yeah. Iceman intakes.
Iceman intake.
Then you had the AEM. What is it? AEM. It was a ram horn, a short ram horn, and then you had the cold air intake.
Yeah, the cold. And then remember the little valve for the water.
Yes.
You put it in between.
Yeah, you put it in between
Yeah.
paws, and then they had a box. Some of them had a box like right there. Let me tell you something, Trap. 96 to 2001 Integra USDM Type R, AEM cold air intake, Comtech exhaust system. One of the best sounding Hondas ever. If you know, if you
series with a cold air.
cold,
serious.
but a Type R, a B18 C5 motor,
with a
AEM,
with a cold.
Comtech header, Comtech exhaust. That was the fire
Also gonna give
combo.
Respect to that B series VTEC crack.
Yes,
That shit was serious.
that shit was loud as shit.
It was serious.
Yo, you
man.
remember niggas used to be like, yo, look at my solenoid, it's bigger than yours.
Yeah, with the JDM B16.
Yeah, that shit was humongous,
joint.
pause.
I got. You know what? I'm from Mass, my nigga, Springfield, Mass. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas something that was happening in the racing scene for a while, and niggas sold this shit to niggas, and they believed it. Niggas was taking off the springs to the exhaust, right? And replacing them with valve springs so they were softer. So when you would shift, the shit would sound crazy.
Oh
like
my god, I never heard that.
Springfield, Mass did that.
I
Springfield,
never-
Mass did that. my
never
nigga.
heard
if
that.
you're from Springfield, Mass, I'm like early 2000s, the racing scene when niggas used to hit second and you'd hear the car like it fluttered. It fluttered because the exhaust was shaking. But it like, oh.
Never heard of that. That's
It was some
hard.
Rican shit, chat.
Nah, that's hard. Shout out to Springfield, Mass, man. Trendsetters, man.
Yeah, that was that all in that era right
Didn't Jim Jones get beat up in Mass?
Yeah, he got beat up. They took his chain. They took 50 chain too in Spread for Mass.
Y'all ain't take 50 cent chain, bro.
Nah,
y'all ain't that crazy, man.
Nah,
y'all ain't.
Nah, that nigga went to the Hippodrome, got his chain took.
Damn, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, we ain't out. Yo, listen, man. We don't want 50 posting us on his IG.
Hell no.
He's a good troll. He be roasting
50's
Madonna.
king troll. Nobody's gonna beat him on the
He
internet.
be roasting Madonna.
How about the joint that owes him money? The bitch that owes him money. He don't need the money, and he harasses.
You been on
her.
Yo,
he harasses. This
remember he
girl.
found out Young Buck was with a trainee?
Oh, he posts a no shame trap. He don't give a fuck.
Alright, let's get out of here. Heater core lines are good. Money. Alright, those two are on. Took off that panel. And the old rig. Oh, there goes fuckboy trap. There goes fuckboy. Taking out this ABS unit.
What's going on?
So what do you got? 410s. That harness runs down. Maybe I can start getting those 17s out. Pause. Replacing those little factory speakers, my nigga. A little magnet back there.
OE joints, man.
OE Jones. Oh shit! This seatbelt made by Rolls Royce.
Yeah, double R.
That's the R. Or does that stand for right?
Nah, I'm gonna say
I'm
Rolls
going Rolls Royce. And if that one says L, going Lamborghini.
Yeah, Lambo.
Yeah, you having a good time over there?
Nah, I'm just thinking if I really have to. Nah, I don't even have to take that out. That's fine.
Probably should. Make your life easy. Alright, I'm going to track down some of these clean bolts now. So while Trap takes out that unit, there's probably somebody looking for that right now, Trap.
You know where that's going? Right in our stash.
Yeah, we're going to save that. I'm going to start looking for some cleaner bolts to replace those with while Trap takes care of that, and should be back. Alright, did our best to get rid of these rusted joints here. Replace them with some clean factory ones. We're most likely going to take all of this stuff out. And then maybe have Nick clean all this inside. But this is Trappy's vision. It's just took
thinking.
off. Yeah. Going nuts, sir? Make it look clean?
I probably can get away with just one nut and then look. I can get away with these 210s out here.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yup, that fits.
Probably just nut the middle. So I got my 3 powers.
Well, hold on. Do you want to face those that way? Like, cause you can go on that side and then your power goes this way, or it's the opposite way.
I can go either way.
Yeah, you see? That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
So.
And that's not gonna hit the panel because that's where the ABS box was. So that's
and it's
perfect.
like recessed. So these 3 go to my pumps.
Recess like in school?
You remember recess?
That was
Remember
fire.
that dumbass game in school with the parachute with colors and
Yeah.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. How underrated was dodgeball?
Dodgeball. What a favorite. What a fan favorite, Trap. The
Dodgeball and kickball. It's crazy how you got to occupy 30 to 40 kids with one ball.
One ball. Trap. And once it was dodgeball, everybody knew what time it was. Like everybody was playing.
Call it favorite recess activity in school. Call it right now.
Without a doubt, dodgeball.
All right, no, don't try to sneak 2 in. What is it?
Yeah, I'm going dodgeball.
I'm going kickball. Kickball was fun as shit.
Yeah, but it said dodgeball. Niggas was trying to kill you, Trap.
Yeah, no headhunting. No headhunting.
Yeah, Trap.
Call it, Gunners, in the comments. What was your favorite recess activity? Go now, go.
The texture of that dodgeball, slightly skimming.
Oh, man, you could smell that
Yeah,
rubber. Pause.
If that caught you at the wrong angle, Trap, it was good night.
Rug burns.
Yeah,
rug burns on your face.
that's exactly what it was.
Rug burns on your face.
I'm ready to probably mount these up, run the wires that I need, and I think we can put fuses in these inline fuses and maybe power these pumps.
Maybe test them, right? Oh, well, we don't have any fuel. Want to just touch them, pause? I'm not really trying to put gas in it. I'm not trying to do that. Gas station run right now. Take like 45 minutes. Anyway, all right.
Just make sure they work.
Let's get these on the chassis there, nice and clean.
Yeah, I'll mount these up.
And that's it. Let's see how we're looking. And we're mounted. We're mounted, baby. How's that look, guys? Not bad, right? Let's kind of do some explaining here. Try to explain this as easy as possible, right? So this is going to be a ground chassis. So we'll most likely make something from here. We'll clean this surface, clean the thread inside, make sure that's sealed up, right? And you have your 3 powers that are going to go to the front where we get power 12 volt. Then you have your 3 pumps, which are 30 amp each. These 3 wires are going to run to the back to there. Then you have your ground switch, which is going to get triggered by the ECU, and you're done. So ground to here, chassis, ECU ground, 12 volt power, 30 amp, 30 amp fuse in here? Yeah. 30 amp fuses inside. Did you put them in? Okay. Pause. And then you have, that was a good pause. I didn't think you heard that. Then we have our 3 30 amp going to the pumps, correct? Yeah. 30 amps going to the pump. 1 for each pump. Just call it surge, pump 1, pump 2. Not that difficult. Very, very intimidating. Maybe we'll do a better job explaining it once all of this is done. But these marined relays are awesome. 5 of them for like $30 on Amazon. You're welcome. Alright guys, I kind of botched explaining that. I pointed at the wrong ground. So those 2 grounds together are chassis ground, then the 1 signal ground, which is basically the main relay at the top. That's the one that is going to go. That one's ground to the chassis. This one's gonna go to ECU signal. I don't know if I messed up on the last clip and explained it wrong, but hope I didn't. But Trap is just shrinking that up. Pause. I gotta get. Oh, we got some clean 10s, right? That one, nice. Mints.
Got this one right here.
Wow, look at the ground on that.
Yeah, that's money. That's money. Ain't no paint on it. We didn't have to even clean it.
Yeah.
We'll test it too.
That's where the factory ground was to the ABS system.
Perfect.
It'll look nice when we're done.
Yeah, when it's finished, it's gonna look really nice and
presentable, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Grounded.
So now, trigger from the ECU is a ground trigger.
So you're gonna run that down with the powers?
Yeah, this is gonna run down.
Let's make them like 1 harness.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then these are the 3 for the pumps.
Yep. Very easy. Very simple.
The reason why this is spliced in is because
that is the main
power.
Yep.
Yeah, the power from the main one jumps the other 2. That's why it goes to that, to this one.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Should be nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to move on to moving 12 volts to the front, or you want to work on the pumps? Pause.
I'm probably gonna just get rid of this one because look, I already have my heavy gauge that I put the distribution places in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna run 3 from here to these 3.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Chacho, what's the plan?
We're almost powered up. We're almost powered up for the fuel pumps. I'm gonna run that level sender now to get it out the way, but I think we kind of.
We're gonna use the factory one, right?
Yeah, the factory level sender, so we can get the gauge on the
cluster.
Cluster.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, factory-ish. Factory shit. I forgot. Yeah, I whispered that. I ain't gonna say that out loud. I ain't gonna say it out loud.
Damn, we just had tacos. I'm mad lazy.
Yo, no bullshit. You want to set it off in these comments right now? Alright, I'm gonna set it off. Mexican food's bland as shit.
Bland. Mexican food is trash.
That niggas didn't have that cheese?
Yeah, y'all didn't have no pico. Y'all'd be washed, Mexico. Y'all food is beyond bland.
And don't nobody tell me guac, my nigga, because guac don't taste like nothing. It's just spiced right. I ain't complaining. I like it.
Guac is onion and lemon.
Yeah,
lime.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yo, little Mexico, chill out, little Mexico, chill out, man. Anyway, we're gonna get we're working on this harness now. Pretty much almost done. We're just gonna need our 12-volt signal from the front pause. Oh, wow, 12-volt.
We'll do with the jump box track.
Yeah, we'll do it with the jump box. What about the ground signal?
I'm gonna hit it with the probe.
Yeah, right? And we should hear like 3 pumps turn on, pause. But yeah, like, yo, you see this clip right now? It's mad lazy. You seen me over here? I was resting. I was like this. Yo, that fool got me tired, son. And we just saw no draws.
With no draws.
With no draws. Yeah, I ain't gonna knock him though. He was pushing a laundry cart.
He was.
It is laundry day. No draws.
He's gonna hit us with it.
He came out here commando.
You know what I mean? We sign. He's gonna point at the carriage.
Can you blame me? I only got 3 pairs.
You right.
The old sleeve on them.
The whole sleeve on him just to keep it, since it's gonna be back here and exposed. I just don't want to leave anything like a partial liability to get caught up on something. So I mean, I am gonna loom it, but for now, I kind of want to just set the dividers up because we got 2 pumps on this side and 1 on this side. Don't be
So
messy.
you're shrinking that at the end?
No, I'll probably do it now.
I'm saying you're shrinking that like.
No, this is probably gonna be now. This is probably gonna be now, and then I'll run loom over it because this is gonna be like my dividers.
Yeah, so you're stopping it there.
Yep.
At that twist. Okay. Another lazy clip, my niggas.
Yeah, you held up against the car and everything, my
Look at my belly. Oh shit! Yeah, we're the guys responsible for building badass cars.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm lazy. You know what it is? You
Not
know why I'm
everybody's
lazy?
perfect.
I know why I'm lazy. I ain't roll up yet. Cause I roll up, I got at least about another 6-7 good productive hours.
Oh, you smoke the bud that gives you like boost, not the one that make. What is it? Stevia?
I'm gonna keep it
Stevie?
$1 million. That shit is trap. That shit is cap.
It's cap.
That shit is cap. It's all a fucking mindset, my nigga. If you a lazy nigga and you smoke, you gonna get lazy. Cause I ain't never smoked. I've smoked Kush. I've smoked.
You ever met a fat? You ever met a fat dude that's not lazy?
Nah, but I'm gonna bring somebody up that you know in the racing scene. We won't say names. The fattest nigga you've ever seen. Laziest nigga you've ever seen. And every time you seen him, he was like this.
Oh, that's my man though. That's my man. That's my man, son. That's my man.
Nah, that nigga, I tell you what, nobody got the persistence of that man, bro.
Yo, I seen him swap a motor from the fender, man.
Ain't nothing.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Chopping out. What's his name again? I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Nah, he's really a cool dude. He really a cool dude.
Nah.
He a fly dude. But I'm dead ass. He swapped the motor from the fender, trap.
Didn't leave.
Didn't leave
the fender.
Car turned on. Next round. Oh man, I forgot his name. You lucky. I will say his name. It's my man though, bro. I fuck with boy. I fuck with boy. Pause. That's my man. Another lazy clip. Be right back. Snip that. Make a loop on it. 2 powers are here. 1 power is here. This ground is done. Add a ground here. That's it.
Yeah, we'll
Almost ready to test.
Yeah, we'll be
It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. You're not gonna loom that yet, right? We're just gonna test it.
Just gonna test them out.
Cool.
They're like, oh my god, how you gonna do that? Shout out Elite Garage. Supply me with my tools.
Shout out to Mask, man. The Mask.
Mask.
God bless that Mask. Bless. Bless that Mask. What's the temps in Florida right now, Gunners? We at like 90 right now. It's hot. It's hot out here.
Crap, how crazy
No,
was
it's
it
nice
yesterday?
breeze.
How crazy was it yesterday?
It was pretty
it was
cold.
Like 65.
Yeah.
Windy.
No, the day before was crazy at the car meet.
Yeah.
It was brick in that little mountain.
Nailed it. So we'll go. Are we going this way or are we going this way?
Yeah, we're going back. Yeah, it's gonna look nice though once we loom it.
Yeah, I got another wire though. I got another setup too.
Oh, you gotta do the level sender? I'm not a lefty, guys. I'm not a lefty. Make it work.
I gotta send this one with it too. And this one will be like level. So I'll send it from here. I gotta run along with it. Guys, don't ask us why we twist the wires. It just looks nice. Saw it done once, did it.
No, doesn't it cause less resistance?
Well, so originally to twist them, when you get to the plugs, you're supposed to do another loop in case anything happens, it pulls on it. But they do say it gets it tighter and this and that. Honestly, I've never had to use the harness to that extreme, to like where anything pulls or tugs on it, because I make sure I mount it properly. But it just looks nice to me. And I'd rather just take the extra time so it can be appealing, rather than having, what would we'd have 5, 6 wires with the ground.
6 wires, just one
Just
like that.
hanging out over there looking crazy.
It's gonna look nice, man. It's gonna look sweet. Okay. Next clip, we should be testing. Alright guys, don't laugh at our contraption here. We're gonna try this. We have our power. We have our ground. I just rigged up a simple ground from there to the chassis. Took ground from the battery box. I've got my, what is this, 12 volt signal, 12 volt soap.
Essentially your battery or your
Yeah,
box.
so your battery or your fuse box would be this wire here. The probe is hooked up. We got grounds.
Yeah, we got.
We got grounds. Check this ground before we start. See if that's a good ground. Alright, good. So right now, what are you going to shoot? Power or a ground into that?
So this is ground trigger, so this should be power, and then it turns on the relays by going ground.
Alright, let's hear it.
Yeah, so it's power. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out.
So we can make sure that all the pumps are working.
Yeah.
Alright, so take out one fuse. Nope.
Hold on. Oh, because that's probably the fuse to the main one.
Oh,
The fuse
okay.
to the main one's probably missing. Yeah, they won't turn on unless all 3 of them are on, because remember, this one.
Yeah, you
powers
teed off the
other 2.
power. Yep.
I just wanted to make sure each pump was running. It sounds like 3 pumps.
No, it sounds pretty loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're good. That's it. Let's not run them dry.
Yeah, I don't want to.
All right, we're good. We're pretty much wired up.
This will get the signal from your ECU. It'll prime the pumps and.
What pin is that? E10?
I think it's 9.
E9?
Yeah, I'll find out for sure.
So yeah, that one wire that Trappy just shot a ground to right there is just gonna go to your ECU. You're done.
That's your it's your fuel pump control.
Whatever it is, it's
E something. It's on the plug.
And it's a momentary, right?
Yeah. It's on momentary. It's like 3 seconds on ignition on.
And then it keeps the pumps on.
And then when the car is getting RPM signal, it stays on.
Fire. All right, so we're pretty much good. So now we have to take all this back apart.
Yeah,
we'll loom this.
I have to loom
make
this.
it look nice. We'll put some holders along the chassis. We'll figure out this situation here. We still have to check our fuel level sender. Yeah. Right? That's just 2 wires from that harness.
I have the factory harness here.
Yeah, we're just gonna cut that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run right with it.
Yeah, just so it's only 2 wire, right? Ground and signal.
Well, no, on here there's 3 wires.
3 wires.
I'll figure it out though, cause one of them has to be a signal.
Okay.
Yeah, I cut this.
Don't need it. Oh man. Wow. That's it. We have fuel. Well, we have a fuel. We have a working fuel cell. We just had to rig it up, but it works great. Not for nothing, guys. This isn't super sketchy. This is probably as safe as you can.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks crazy right here. Like this looks like some fucking other bullshit y'all be seeing on YouTube. But nah, this is pretty safe. If this was all metal right here, if this wasn't plastic, I would not have it that close. Just put it that way. Because if that makes a little spill there, we have an issue. Because technically this is grounded too. So, yeah, nailed it. Well, Gunners, that's it for today. So I'm going to edit this vlog now, right? Trappy is taking everything back apart. We're going to finish looming everything nice and clean to where we've got peace of mind that our fueling is finished. We still got to figure out this coolant issue. I'm pretty sure we'll come up with something. Again, we didn't want that to occupy and kill our entire day. So as you've seen in the vlog, we just kept moving forward. We got a lot of things accomplished today. We have pressure to our clutch. We have brake fluid is in. We've got no leaks so far. We haven't bled the brakes yet. I'm still trying to just wait to see if one of these calipers will open up and take some of the air out. But for right now, we're not in a rush. We've got plenty of time. We're going Wednesday to drop the car off. I already ordered a bunch of oval and V-bands and a muffler from Tri-State. They're gonna drop ship that over to Spoon. We kill anything as far as wasting time on that part. So again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spreading the channel. It's slightly, you know, it's working, it's growing, it's almost at 52,000, and we're just trying to help as many people as we can, and just at the same time make it fun. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. For me and Trap, keep gunning.